By now, you have learned how to access the UAB learning platform, how to create a course, how to create an exam, and how to populate questions in that exam. In this training, we're going to learn how to integrate the lockdown browser and monitor to your exam. Now, the lockdown browser and monitor are applications that helps to lock down the student's screen, and that helps that the student will not be able to access the internet or even files stored in their computer. The monitor allows the teacher or the invigilator to see what the student is doing, even though they are located on a remote computer. Let's see how you do that. So having logged into the system, you will go to site home, then you will scroll down and navigate through to your school and your department. The exam that I want to integrate the lockdown browser for myself is found in the test exam that we'll be giving to all the students. So once you click on your department, then you click on your course, you will see, of course, the exam that you have created. For now, this is the test exam that I have created and have given some instructions, and the exam is there. So before you do anything, you need to enable to turn editing on. You go to the settings, it's already turned on in my case. Then after that, you will scroll on the left section and you will add a block. Once you click on add a block, you will scroll down and you want to add respondus lockdown browser block. So you click on it, and once you click on it, it is added as one of the blocks. So when you click on that arrow, it brings the respondus lockdown settings. You click on its dashboard, and once you click on its dashboard, it will take some time and then it will be able to load, right? So once the lockdown settings loads, you can actually be able to go through some video tutorials, and also you can see how you can get started. But of importance is we want to continue now to the lockdown browser. You click on it, and once you click on it again, it will be loading. So you give it some time as it loads. And when it's doing this, actually it's connecting with the server. All right, so for now, it has been able to scan our course and it has seen that we have got one test exam. So what you need to do is click on the drop down menu there and then click on settings. Once you click on settings, you will indicate that this exam requires a respondus lockdown. Once you do that, again, you will also indicate that it requires respondus monitor for this exam. Once you indicate that it requires respondus monitor, it gives you a description of what the respondus monitor is, and so you'll say just continue. Now, when you come to the settings for the lockdown browser, once you say that it requires, you can go to advanced settings, and in the advanced settings, you can be able to lock down the student browser until the exam has completed, and you can indicate optionally indicate a password there in case the invigilator would like to end the lockdown browser. They will be asked for a password, and once they put it, then the lockdown browser will exit the screen. You also tick on allow students to take this exam with an iPad, allow the students to access specific external web domains. That one you don't allow, not unless in your exam the students will be able to access other web domains, and if you allow it, you'll have to specify those domains. You can also enable a calculator if you need to do so, and you could also enable printing, but by default, usually they are left out. Then when it comes to the responder monitor, again, once you enable it, you will, most of the items are ticked there, and the idea is that you can even be able to preview your webcam whether it's working, and if you do that, the system will preview, and it actually, this is what the student will be taken through. So they will be asked to check their webcam. Again, if you say yes, you record yourself for 5 seconds, and this is what the student will be asked to do. Then after it has finished recording for 5 seconds, again, it's preparing the video. All right, then you'll continue if it's okay. Then you'll close the webcam after you have finished testing it. So these are the things that the student will be taken through. They will have a webcam, they will test it and record a small video. They will be able to see the instructions that from the teacher, and those instructions you can able to edit them there. All right. Then the guidelines and tips. The student is supposed to show their photo and show an ID, and also be able to preview the environment of the student. The lockdown browser also, you can be able to enable facial detection options, which prevent the student from starting the exam if face cannot be detected during startup, and then notify student during the exam if the face cannot be detected. So those are things that you can able to put there. Then in the advanced settings, you can allow other applications to use microphone during this exam. Again, it's not necessary, not unless probably it's a music exam or an exam where a microphone is needed. You can also make webcam videos additionally available for viewing on mobile devices. Again, that you can be able to do that. After you have finished the settings, you save and close. And once you do that, you'll give it some time as the savings are being finalized. And once it has been finished, now we can see that the test exam requires, or rather, it requires a lockdown browser. Now, on the other hand, when the student will be able to log in, they will be prompted to have the lockdown browser and be able to download. So probably that video for the student, you will be able to watch it because I'm going to develop another video for the students. And so as a lecturer, you may want to see what the student will see from their end. So that's how you go about integrating your exam with Lockdown Browser. Thank you.